Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back with another video. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Comment on the video as well. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. And like I'm going to say in loads of these videos now, I'm nearly at the 500 subscriber mark. So if you guys could help me get to 500, that would be great. Currently at around 486 right now. So it would be good if I can get to 500, and then we can move on to the next milestone, which is obviously 1,000. So let's get into today's topic. Now, there's a big fight going on this weekend. There's two big fights going on this weekend, you know, two big cards. One of them is over there in Newcastle, which I've already spoke about in another video. But I want to talk about this main event here in Philadelphia in the light heavyweight division. We've got a unification fight. You know, it's really unification season at the moment. We've had the likes of Spence and Porter. We've got Inoue fighting later on. We've also got, you know, Ruiz and Joshua fighting again. But the light heavyweight division is where it's at right now. And, you know, I'm going to talk about ARTUR BETERBIEV taking on ALEKSANDR GVOZDYK. Now, this is a great fight, man. One fight that's really been slept on in the division. You know, I think that the light heavyweight division, compared to other divisions in boxing, is one of the deepest. You know, just look at the guys that we've got in there. Some absolute monsters that are skilled and can punch. We've got that at light heavyweight. But unfortunately, there's not enough stars at light heavyweight for a lot of the casual fans to take notice, which is why this big fight this Friday is not really spoke about outside of the hardcore boxing circle. So just look at the light heavyweight division for a minute. You've got the likes of Sergey Kovalev there, who I'd say is probably one of the more well-known names in the division. We've got ARTUR BETERBIEV, ALEKSANDR GVOZDYK. We've got Marcus Brown, who recently lost, you know, he recently lost, but Marcus Brown is still a player in that division. You know, there's plenty of guys in there, Anthony Yard and Joshua Buatsi on the come up. You know, there's loads of guys there at light heavyweight. And the thing is with these guys is, not only can they all punch, they're all well skilled, and, you know, they all come to win. They all come to bring it, man. So I think it's a fascinating division, and one that's been slept on in boxing, unfortunately. And this fight here between BETERBIEV and GVOZDYK, how much promotion have you guys seen for it? You know, how many videos have you seen? How many news articles have you seen? I don't know. Maybe you have seen a lot, but I haven't seen that many at all. But I'm really looking forward to this fight. We currently don't even have a UK broadcaster for it as I speak right now. Hopefully that might change. But right now, we don't have a broadcaster over here. So I'm guessing that we're all just going to have to stream it, anyone that's based over here in the UK. But it's a great fight. You know, two unbeaten fighters. ARTUR BETERBIEV he even looks like a mean ass monster, doesn't he? I mean, he's in the ring, he can fight, he comes to bring it, he can punch really well. You know, he was a decorated amateur star, fought Kovalev in the amateurs quite a few times, and he wants to fight Kovalev again in the pros. You know, there are so many guys at light heavyweight, man. I forgot even to mention Bivol. You know, Bivol fought last weekend. He's in the mix as well. But we just need to see these guys go on against each other, man. A lot of Eastern Europeans there, and we need to see these guys fight each other. So it's good that we're getting BETERBIEV and GVOZDYK. Now, BETERBIEV, like I said, before he fought Callum Johnson, looked like an immovable object. You know, he looked scary, looked mean, like he didn't look like anybody really wanted to fight him. You know, he called out Kovalev. Kovalev wasn't interested at the time. And, you know, Callum Johnson went and took it. And I remember when Callum Johnson took the fight, we was all like, oh, you know, this is not really the fight we want to see you in. This is a dangerous fight. And although he did lose the fight to BETERBIEV, he rocked him big time in that fight. And, you know, that was the first time we've seen any vulnerabilities there with BETERBIEV. In terms of his boxing style, we know what he's about. He likes to go forward, he can punch, and he has solid technique. He has a high guard, tight guard, and he can punch really hard. But Callum Johnson was able to, you know, wobble BETERBIEV, and, you know, he showed that there was some vulnerabilities there, you know. So GVOZDYK, who is a lot more skilled, I think, you know, he trains with like Lomachenko and Lomachenko's dad. He did train with them. I think he's best friends with Lomachenko, actually. So these two, you know, go back, way back to the amateur days. And back when they were amateurs, they used to train together. GVOZDYK now, you know, he's settled in America at the moment. He's training under Teddy Atlas right now, actually. And, you know, he's got a wide variety of skills. You know, they call him the nail. He can punch. We saw against Adonis Stevenson, you know, and our hearts and prayers go out to Adonis Stevenson, who is actually making a miraculous recovery right now. But ALEKSANDR GVOZDYK had his first real stern test against Stevenson. He defeated him, and, you know, he's now the WBC title holder, and he's on it right now. You know, he's going in a unification fight with BETERBIEV. He's not playing around. So it's good to see that these guys are willing to mix it in with each other. Hopefully we can get the other champions out there to do the same. You know, we've got Kovalev out there, we've got Bivol. So, You know, let's see the other guys mix it up and like let's start unifying these belts, man. But this is a step in the right direction. As for the fight itself, now I'm going to go for Gvozdyk, but it's a really 50-50 fight. It's a toss-up, man. I think that Gvozdyk has more to his locker. I think he's got more to his range than Beterbiev does. And that's why I think he might edge it out. I think that when the going gets tough, he has more variety to change up the game plan. Whereas if the game plan isn't working for Beterbiev, what more can he really do? You know, he kind of has, I don't want to call him like a limited fighter or one-trick pony, but he does have a specific style that he's, you know, worked in his favour. And, you know, I just think that against somebody, against Gvozdyk, he's got more to his game than Beterbiev, and I think that he might edge it out. But listen, do not rule out Beterbiev winning this fight by knockout, because he can. If he can get Gvozdyk early and hurt him, then that changes the whole pattern of the fight. So it might not allow Gvozdyk to get into his game plan. So I think that it's going to be a very dangerous fight for both men. Both men can hit really hard, but Beterbiev definitely hits harder. Gvozdyk has the better skill set, but listen, man, it's a great fight and one that I'm really looking forward to. And it's good to see that these light heavyweights are starting to, you know, fight each other now and unify these belts. So let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Anyway, that's just mine. I'm looking forward to the fight this weekend, even though it's not on a UK broadcasting station right now. I'm just going to have to stream it like everybody else. But I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions. Any Eastern Europeans that are watching this that might know a bit more than me about Beterbiev and Gvozdyk, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. But for now, I'll catch you guys on the next one.